No, he's... Scorpion. Come on, that was just such a great trailer. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We just got the new trailer for the Mortal Kombat movie. We got the posters yesterday which stated that the trailer will be dropping today, and it's finally here. Now I'm going to be doing a reaction and a breakdown of this trailer, so I think we should just get right into it. Red Band trailer. Ooh. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, some ice.
This 7 years ago, on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive.
Oh.
When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
Oh damn. Jax's arms. Oh.
Superhuman abilities.
This looks
the
so
same marking you do, Cole.
cool. Okay, Louis Tan is here. Birthmark, you
I
know.
was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world
Oh, it's so beautiful. The cinematography.
reference a great tournament of champions.
Scorpion.
Dragon marking. I think it's an invitation.
Scorpion.
To fight for
Oh,
something known.
some little backstory here. Oh. Oh, Jesus. He's going full at it. Oh.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya.
Sonya Blade.
That's Kano.
Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Thanks, Jax.
Kung Lao.
Yeah. Raiden.
The fate of Earth is in our hands.
It looks so good. Scorpion.
My people you put in the ground.
No, that licking.
Kill them.
No, he's... No. Yeah, cool. Oh. The fucking effects, guys. He's on it. Oh.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Guys, it's been such a long time since, and I can't even remember the last time I had this feeling where I was literally shaking and, you know, being so excited over a movie trailer like this. This was insanely good, like probably the... like, oh god, this was exactly all I wanted. It looks so good, guys. Like, oh, I'm not over it. Like, I'm shaking. I need to process this. If you guys didn't know, I'm like such a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I just love the game, so I've just been so hyped for this, and some of the reveals in this trailer that we didn't even, like some of the characters we didn't even get posters for and stuff, it was just... Okay guys, so I've had some time, you know, to just get all of the trailers sucked in, you know, just comprehend what happened and stuff, and I'm just ready, you know, to break this down for you guys, because there's a lot we need to talk about. The first thing that we need to talk about is just the Sub-Zero beginning scene, you know, with the origins of Jax, because this, it looks so great, like... So Sub-Zero has been shown in both the games, and you know the history of Mortal Kombat to be a villain but also a hero, like him and Scorpion kind of like switch. It depends on like your view, but here it really seems that Sub-Zero here is going the more villain route, you know, with Jax and stuff, you know, how he's just, everybody's after him, but he just keeps escaping, you know, he's more of a myth that shows up, you know, and fights people, which I really like, because Sub-Zero is probably one of the most skilled fighters in Mortal Kombat. He really kicks some ass in this trailer, but like that beginning scene with the effects, I think it's just such a great opening shot. The choreography of that scene is also done so well. I mean, like, just the way, like, all of the fight scenes in this trailer are actually done really well, but particularly this one I just love. It also seems like Louis Tan has gotten, you know, some white face paint on, or some white makeup to make him seem more cold in his skin tone, which I also like. You know, we don't really see that too much in the games, but it really adds to his character in this trailer. I would say it really suits the armor design well, and just the overall aesthetic of the trailer. So actually that's a new and really interesting design choice, but something I am, you know, really happy with. Next up, we get right onto Cole. Now, Cole is the new character in this movie. He's not in any of the games, he's just an original character created for this film. And actually, a lot of fans were upset about that because from his character description, people were thinking they could just have used like a character like Johnny Cage, who would have fit perfectly instead. To be honest, guys, he looks really interesting as a character, and I'm really excited to see his character traits, his personality, and how he will play into the rest of the Mortal Kombat world, because him and Sonya will try to figure out how the Mortal Kombat works, how to get in, and how it all like comes together. And he already has his free ticket, you know, to join the tournament since he has the birthmark. So it seems like he's going to have a really interesting story. He'll be like there to answer the audience questions, you know, to ask the questions for the audience. It doesn't really bother me that they've brought in this whole new character, and to be honest, I think he'll work great in the movie. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, we see him and Sonya talking about the great tournament and what it means, and how people from different realms and cultures and myths, you know, all come together to fight in this one big tournament. And it's just so cool to see this being explained in a movie, you know, because Mortal Kombat has such a deep and great story. It was just a matter of time before we got to see it explored to its full extent on the big screen, and this movie, it looks like we're finally getting what we've all been wanting with a Mortal Kombat movie, and I'm so excited to see it. Like, I can't even stress that enough. Now, there was this particular scene which really like scratched my head when I saw the trailer and when I went back. You see Cole, he's in the bathroom at some point in the movie, and he looks into the mirror, and then Scorpion kind of flashes, like he turns into Scorpion. So does that mean they're related? That's like the first thing that came to mind with me. Is that why he has the birthmark? Because his dad maybe is Scorpion and he already fights in the tournament? I think that could be highly possible, because why else would Scorpion show up as his mirror image in the mirror? Or maybe like Scorpion's out to get him or something. Like, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but they definitely have a connection, it seems like, from this trailer and from that little one scene we got. Now guys, not too long ago we got some new stills for this film, and one of those things we got to see was actually this backstory scene of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it seems like we're just getting that entire scene here, because the way it's cut in the trailer, it looks so epic, guys, and the blood splatter, the fatalities. I'm just so glad they go all out, because it's so easy for them to just go for like a PG-13 or something, but I'm so glad they went for that R rating to show the fatalities and just show how messy and epic these fights can be, because it's so stylized and so gory, and just some of the awesomeness of Mortal Kombat. It's just these fights seem like they have to nail them to make a good Mortal Kombat movie, because the game is a fighting game, so the fighting in the movie needs to be nailed. And from this trailer, just from this fight scene alone, I would say that it's definitely like, that's definitely what they've done. It looks so great, like total sexy. Plus the cast for this movie, I mean, can it get any better? It's just, oh, it's perfect. And I just can't wait to see these characters finally be explored to its true and full extent on the big screen. I mean, we got that 90s Mortal Kombat movie, which, to be honest, I dislike. For me, I don't really like it. I don't really feel like it stays that true to the games and just the story overall. But this one, it definitely looks like it's going that route, and it will be perfect for both new fans, but also, you know, the OG fans who've played a lot of the games like myself. And I'm just really happy for that, because I think we're going to get a good medium between that, and that's just what I think is perfect for a film like this. Most of the visual effects in this film also looks great. I love the frost effects, you know, and all that stuff, the fire effects, it looks beautiful. But the one thing that put me off was kind of the Kano laser eye effect in this trailer. It looked kind of weird, like it looked like some fluid simulations in After Effects just coming out, like I don't really know how to explain it, but it looked a bit off to me, but that might just be me. Tell me in the comments below, because to be honest, most of the visual effects I saw in this trailer were just, you know, high class, like Marvel level. Like, it was so good, especially the Sub-Zero ice ones and the fire ones. Also the Raiden effects with the lightning stuff, I'm just down for that, because this is a really high budget movie, so I would expect stuff like this. So I'm just glad they went all out. I'm just a bit curious about that eye scene. Also, for you guys who've been talking about, you know, Kano's eye, you know, the thing going on with his eye not being fully like robotic, 100% certain he will have like flesh covering it up, but then at the end, like, it will get torn off. It's just like, it's so easy to see. I don't know why people are complaining about it, because it's so obvious that that's the case. And I, to be honest, I will gladly take that back if I'm wrong when the movie comes out, but all the pieces are there, and I highly think that's the case. So guys, just, you know, stay on the ground with that. I think you're gonna get the Kano look you all love. By the way, was I the only one who noticed, like, the Sub-Zero, like, teleportation stuff, portal scene, kind of looked like Thanos coming in from in-game? I just thought, like, it's so funny how it looks kind of similar, you know, when Thanos is arriving on Titan. Kind of wonder if they got a little bit inspired there. Also, Goro in this film, like Goro, you know, the big forearm guy, Goro is in this film, and to be honest, that was just such a surprise to come out of this trailer. Goro, if you don't know, he's like the big, you know, orc-looking forearm guy, and he's just one of my favorite characters to play as in the game, and he's such a cool character. And this CGI for him, man, he looks so good, like Hulk level, Thanos level good from what we saw in those short clips. Now we didn't really get a close-up, so I can't really judge him too much, but from what we saw, he looked amazing. From this trailer, it does seem that Liu Kang is actually taking quite the back seat in this film, because Liu Kang is actually usually, you know, the person we follow throughout the games. You know, he's the main character. He's really relatable, and he's just one of the more grounded to earth. I know he has supernatural powers, but other than that, he's just really down to earth and just easy to relate to. And I know Cole by Liu Kang is, you know, our new main character in this series and the one we're supposed to follow. And I said that I'm really excited to see him, but I don't want, you know, Liu Kang to take, you know, the big backseat, like we hardly see anything of him, but in this trailer it looks like we are getting a lot of him, so I'm really happy about that. It also looks like we're going to be, you know, having changing viewpoints, like we'll follow certain characters in certain parts of the story, you know, and then it switches around, so we get for example Sub-Zero in some parts, then Liu Kang in some other parts, then Cole, you know, and it kind of just keeps switching around so that we get multiple aspects of the same story, and I'm all down for that. I think that's the right way to go about a movie like this, you know, and I'm just happy to see what they do with it. Everybody just looks so good in this trailer, like the casting, like they've nailed like the translation of the costumes onto the big screen, like everybody from Jax to Mileena to Sonya, it's like, it's so good. Now, the big thing that everybody is talking about is of course Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, the ending fight. Now, this trailer wouldn't be complete without some good old Sub-Zero versus Scorpion, and we get that at the end. And it looks so good. Like, Mortal Kombat would not be the same without Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Like, they're the most iconic characters in that game, like some of the most iconic characters in all of gaming. And if they couldn't translate them right to the big screen, both, you know, personality-wise and with the costumes, like, the movie wouldn't work. Like, just don't bother making it. But it looks so cool, and I love that we're getting all of the iconic, you know,
Get over here.
And Sub-Zero even makes his ice sword from one of the newer games, and it's so good. Like, they just nail everything they touch, it seems like. The choreography, man, I'm telling you guys, it's so good. Seeing these two characters fight on the big screen is like, it's a dream come true for so many of us, especially now in the modern day with modern like technology and filmmaking techniques. We can finally get, you know, these characters just brought to life the right way and the way we need to see them, and it's just, oh, it's good, guys. And the fatalities, you know, we get to see in the end, you know, the stabbing, the punching, the back, and just Kano standing there with, you know, a Brennan has being like,
Kano wins. What a fucking beauty we got right there, man.
Like, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be so good. It really looks like video game movie adaptations. It's like we're just moving in a better day with all of that, you know. First we got Sonic, now we got this. It's just, I swear to you guys, the future is bright. I guess that's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. You know, this was just my first reaction and my first thoughts on the trailer. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my Snyder Cut trailer reaction and breakdown I did a couple of days ago, because I think you'll enjoy it. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, as I would, you know, really appreciate it, since I'm a new channel and I'm still growing. And make sure to hit subscribe for more content like this. I upload almost daily, so there's almost always a new video for you guys to check out. So yeah, just thanks, and make sure to comment down below what I can improve with my videos, as I'm striving to make the best quality videos I possibly can here on the channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, stay safe, and goodbye.